Welcome back to Speed Sport Magazine. Joining us on set and fresh from her A-Main victory up in Canada in the beginning of June is Jessica Zemken. Let's talk about that Canadian win. Big win in a 410 sprint car up there, or was it a 360?
It was a 360.
And the first win up at Sheheen, how was that night?
Yes, it was a good night. I've won a lot of dashes and heat races and different events there, but never an A-Main event. So it was a good night in a car that I'm not real familiar with. So it was the Miles Hill 77X, and just a good opportunity to be driving for that team, and hopefully it leads to some more races.
Another car you're getting accustomed to now is a super modified up at Oswego. You said that's a very different car for you to drive.
It's a totally different feeling with the motor on the left side and all the weight on the car being offset, and on the pavement especially is something that I'm not familiar with. It's been a huge change and adjustment to get used to, but it's been a great adventure. It's been a really good experience, and I'm learning a lot.
Do you feel like you're coming to grips with it?
We have 2 heat race wins, a 5th and a 6th, getting there. Definitely have a lot to learn still, but we're getting there.
What's going to be the biggest challenge going forward with that car?
I think the biggest thing is just being comfortable in the car and being confident right when I go out. You know, the starts of, when we time trial and the start of the heat races, and just kind of knowing the other cars that are around me and just being a little bit too cautious maybe right now. So, and not really understanding the cars as far as what adjustments do what when I come in, and working with the crew, and we're trying to, we're still learning each other, and so that's been a big adjustment too, working with a whole new crew on a new car, totally different experience. So.
But you're not giving up sprint car racing yet?
No, definitely not. We're still doing about 25 360 races and about 15 410 races.
And you're going to be doing some racing coming up in Pennsylvania real soon.
This weekend, actually, we're going to start out with the 410 at Pennsylvania Speed Weeks, so I'm excited about that.
Where do you see your career going forward from here? We've been doing all this open wheel sprint car racing. Now you're tackling the super modified. Where do you want to go after this?
I really try to jump at every opportunity that I can get to get in the car, and I still have a ton to learn, and I love racing, and I love the adrenaline rush. It's just, I grew up around it. I've always wanted to do it, and still trying to figure out, getting a good opportunity and a good ride in a stable car, kind of jumping around a little bit, and working towards getting in something full-time, and something that's more that I can learn from and grow from more stably.
Yeah. So with all these different things you've got going on, all these great stats you've been racking up, how is it in this age of social media, when everybody thinks that social media is the way to make your career, you only have 15 tweets?
Yeah, I don't tweet. Facebook, but I don't tweet. I guess I'm old school.
All right. Well, I guess you're not looking for her on Twitter then. Stick around. Jessica has promised to stay with us to reveal some secrets exclusively here on Speed Sport Magazine. Like who actually won the race to the studio from the airport. You see, we both landed in Charlotte at the same time today, but I had home track advantage.
Since 1934, National Speed Sport News has been America's motorsports authority. Every month, Speed Sport Magazine comes alive with stunning photography, insightful commentary, and in-depth features. You will get the full story with Speed Sport Magazine. To start your home delivery of America's motorsports authority, log on to nationalspeedsportnews.com and hit the big yellow subscribe button. Be the fan in the know. Just go to nationalspeedsportnews.com and click subscribe.